Hello everyone, welcome to Shelf Space. I'm your host, Ron13, and today we are reviewing the SD Gundam Cross Silhouette Gundam Ground Type. Before we take a look at the actual figure, we're going to take a look at the box. So, first and foremost, we got cool little illustration of the SD Ground Gundam holding up its cannon with the shield mounted on the ground. Got its big old refrigerator backpack there. Looks really cool. I dig the juxtaposition of cute and deadly. So even if I do a booster thing on this, I may keep the big SD eyes. We'll just have to see. On this side, we have callouts for all the stuff it can do, the backpack, the weapons, the changing of the eyes, and the fact that you can equip it with the CS frame and even get it to kneel, which is a pretty big deal for an SD Gundam. On this side, you just got the same illustration as before, BandaiHobby.net, blue Bandai logo, all that jazz. Then here it shows the way things are constructed, showing how there is some very nice color separation here. And, oh yeah, I got this thing at Barnes & Noble, and it was when they were doing that 25% off Gunpla stuff. So I didn't have to pay this. It was really nice. And then on this side, same as the other, except Bluefin logo. All right, enough looking at the box. Now let's look at the figure. And here he is. And spoiler alert, I really like this kit. This was a blast to put together, and it is such a well-done kit. And we'll go over that in the review because, you know, that's the whole purpose of a review. But first, we'll take a quick look at articulation. So the head is on a bit of a ball joint, if I remember correctly. So you get a little bit of articulation, but mostly it's just for swiveling, at least in this frame. I can't remember if the extra frame that doesn't come with this can give it a little bit more. The shoulders are interesting because you got a ball rotation or a ball socket joint that gives you a little bit of movement around there, but you can also pull it out to increase the range if you want to, though you do that kind of at the sacrifice of stability a little bit. Let's see. No elbows because he's just got the regular frame. The fists are on a ball socket joint. Allows for your basic movement there. Shield can rotate around on a peg. No knees because this is just the basic frame. And also, because of the way this is designed, you can't easily move the leg forward, which is a bit of a problem in the base design of the kit because the backpack makes it very back heavy. So you just got a ball socket joint that goes into the hip and a ball socket joint on the foot. And you got a ball socket joint here for the ankle guard. And I kind of dig how this sets up because it keeps it attached. It's not floppy and it doesn't move around all over the place. You got waist rotation, no ab crunch, again, because this is a basic, the basic frame that comes with the kit. On the back, you have a giant refrigerator backpack, which you can, if you want, pop off, and then you can close that up, just like in the show. And that makes him a lot more stable. But we're not done here, because you can crack this thing open like an egg, and just like at Easter, there's all sorts of goodies. He comes with a lot of stuff, which makes him a little bit more pricey than the other ones. So you get the big old gun. Does this thing have a name? Checking the box. The 180 millimeter cannon. This is, I think it's just a machine gun of some sort. Yeah, the 100 millimeter machine gun. And right now he's holding the beam rifle. because I think the beam rifle looks cool. So you can put all of these weapons in here. You just have to break this thing down. And getting to hold them is relatively simple because it's just slide it in there, point and shoot. If you want, you can even take the shield off, pop this bracket off, and let's see if I can remember how to do this without looking at the instructions. Oh, that's right. You just slide this down, and you can put it like this, I think. Was that it? 1 second, folks. Yep, so that's how it's supposed to go, but the surface of my set isn't super stable, so there we go. So you can set this over here, and you can have them go pew pew bang bang like that. Articulation, as you saw, is very limited, though still pretty impressive for an SD Gundam. But that's just because that's kind of the way this thing is built. If you really want a super articulated SD Gundam, you're going to need to get the extra frame. Spoiler alert, though, guess not a spoiler because you guys saw the what I got video. I have that. Oh, one last thing. You can pull the helmet off and take this off, rotate it around, and you can have a more standard Gundam looking face. And I have to admit, it does look nice. I particularly like that it adds the red markings above the faceplate. That's a really nice touch, and it's done with plastic, not with stickers. Really, the only stickers were the cameras, if I remember correctly, and I want to say there was like a triangle or something like that, but I can't remember exactly. So color separation on this thing is phenomenal. You got a plastic piece for this white part that goes around there. You didn't have to do that. You got on the crotch, the little V-shaped thing is actually plastic that pokes through the red. That's amazing for a kit of this size and this style. You don't see that very often. And I really hope they do more with this and make this more of a standard as opposed to an exception. Right now we're going to rotate this back around and put it back in. Because I do like the cute eyes. So yeah, that has been a review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff. Check the description below for links to my storefront where you can get official shelf space, t-shirts, and more. Let's get this guy back together the way we found him. And now you can see he's really back heavy. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you the next time you invade my shelf space. One last thing, an announcement. I've been seeing some really weird stuff happening around the channel lately, and I need to figure out what the heck is going on. So I'm going away for a little bit, but don't worry, I have somebody to take care of the channel while I'm gone. You probably already know him. That's right. I'm back.